Our friend Kelly has been fighting to restore safety in our streets and hope to the hopeless. We know that increasingly in this community, drugs are a growing problem. Just recently, there was a community drug alert issued for Waterloo region after 37 suspected overdoses and 1 death were recorded between July 30th and August 3rd. These are not just statistics. Behind every overdose is a child, a parent, a friend, a neighbor. While families suffer, liberals soft on crime, easy policies on drugs have unleashed crime and chaos on our communities. Bill C-5, which repealed mandatory jail times for drug-related minimums for drug-related offenses. Bill C-75, catch and release bail. They all remain on the books after a year and a half of Mark Carney. The Liberal Bill C-16, Mr. Carney's own bill, brings in a get-out-of-jail-free card, allowing judges to ignore mandatory jail time and turn criminals loose on our streets. But we are fighting back. Conservatives want tough new laws to lock up serious drug offenders. Anyone caught with over 40 milligrams of fentanyl should get a life sentence. That's enough fentanyl to kill 20 people. These are mass murderers, and they should be treated as such. We also believe that the police need resources to deal with possession of illegal substances, and that is why Kelly has put forward Bill C-240, which will allow courts to order rehabilitation measures, including education, job training, and addiction treatment during custody, and would include rehabilitation in the process. So, simply put, if someone has lost the faculties to make their own decisions and they are in possession of illegal substances, they should be arrested and put in treatment and recovery services so that their lives can be saved. It is not compassionate to leave them face first on the pavement where they will die of a drug overdose. That is not compassion. And our jails should be drug-free. There should be drug testing in prisons, mandatory drug treatment in prisons, and there should be isolation for anyone caught in bringing drugs into our prisons. Our prisons, by the way, are turning into Lord of the Flies. The prison union in Drumheller has told me, the union of prison guards have told me that there are drones that are literally flying right up to the windows of prisoners and handing them drugs. You're telling me we can't find a way to stop that? And there are no consequences when they get caught. So they do it again and again and again, endangering the lives of prison guards and making sure that these criminals get out even worse than when they went in. We don't want to send them to a university of crime. We want to send them to a place where they turn their lives around and come out better citizens. And that is what Kelly is requiring in her bill. Treatment in our prisons. The same principle is reflected in the Friends of David Act, introduced by Luc Berthold, a member of Parliament for the Conservatives in Quebec, who lost his own son tragically to a drug overdose. He wants to avail drug treatment facilities to young people like his son who would have been alive today potentially had he had that availability to him. By helping youth across the country find recovery, we will turn this crisis around. And by passing Conservative MP Chakow's bill, Stopping Supply to Save Lives Act, known as Emily's Legacy, we will target drug dealers, traffickers, and organized criminals. Under the legislation, individuals convicted of trafficking and processing synthetic drugs such as fentanyl and analogs over 20 milligrams will face 15 years imprisonment. Individuals convicted of over 40 milligrams of possession will face a life sentence. Chakow joins with Dan Mazier, another one of our MPs, to ensure that safe injection sites cannot be placed within 500 meters of an elementary or secondary school, a daycare center, or a playground. I can't believe we even have to pass a law to say this. Why would would the Liberal government even consider allowing drug consumption sites next to playgrounds, secondary schools, and elementary schools? This is outrageous. In fact, I will make a commitment that I will not be approving any drug consumption sites as Prime Minister of Canada. We will not allow these to go ahead. We don't want drug consumption, we want drug treatment. So our mission again is fewer drugs on our streets, fewer victims in our communities, and more people getting a chance to turn their lives around. We want to replace helplessness with hope, danger with safety, and we want to restore the promise of this country. that anyone from anywhere can achieve anything, that no matter how low you fall, there's always hope of getting back up on your feet and doing as Kelly did, which is to climb to the mountaintop to aspire others. And my message to anyone who's addicted is this: we need you. We need you. I went into a treatment center in Windsor, and I said to the men there, I'm not here to offer my help. I need you to help me. I've got a project for you. You need to get better. And then you need to go out on the street and grab a brother or sister and bring them in here and get them better. And then they're going to go out onto the street and grab another one. And we're going to keep doing that until we defeat this crisis and every one of our brothers and sisters sees their lives turned around in a hopeful and bright future for Canada. Thank you very much.